Hello, Unstoppable Squad. Welcome to another edition of the Unstoppable Podcast. I'm the Immortal Spades.
I'm Unstoppable Denominator.
And here we are going to talk about the Unstoppable Wrestling Reaction Channel.
The depth of how it all started and everything.
Yes, I'll let him take that part right now.
Alright, Unstoppable Squad. So when I first started doing these reactions...
Got an itchy foot.
Oh my god.
Where's little Betty when I need her? I need a foot massage.
So when we got into how I first started doing reactions was on this main channel. I used to do reactions here on this channel where it was just me. And then I started doing GTS Wrestling as well along with that. With a whole bunch of other YouTubers and stuff. So with the wrestling reactions of GTS, it was just me doing GTS Wrestling here on this channel, but also on the other channel of the Unstoppable Wrestling Reaction Channel.
Yep.
It was just me reacting to Raw, SmackDown,
right.
NXT, AEW, Impact. My reactions of, like, you guys see my reactions and you guys hear the background where I couldn't film the TV because of copyright.
Yeah, it was stupid.
But a lot of people, you guys want the that kind of reactions of us react to like Raw and SmackDown the original way, how we do GTS Wrestling. But the thing is, we gotta be careful of that because the copyrights and block worldwide and stuff. So we might try it down the road again. And the fact of when it went to that stuff, I went and started doing GTS Wrestling. Then when I started doing GTS Wrestling, I switched it over to GTS Wrestling Reactions.
Yep, I remember.
You know, I was like getting bored of just doing it by myself. I would like to have him on board. At first, he didn't want to do it at first. But tell them how I dragged you in to do GTS Wrestling Reactions.
You came to me, and the thing of it was, at first I didn't want to do it. He ain't lying, because I really never cared for Grimm to begin with. Like I told him, and I didn't really care how he promoted because I always thought he was selfish in the way he promotes his wrestling because he promotes himself. But that was the big thing. Like, we needed to get that message out.
Yes, and we have slowly started getting that message out.
Yeah, but like again, like I do respect David. He's a good wrestler. I'll say it to the day I die. He's a good wrestler. You know, he hasn't hurt nobody. From what I could see in the ring, he's really agile for a big guy like that. I give you credit. You're a great wrestler, and I'm proud to react to you and your wrestlers. But as a promoter, I said it, I don't like the way you promote yourself. However, with that being said, that's how we got into this whole reaction thing. Me, personally, I'm a wrestler, and I love the sport. I just love wrestling. I love GTS. I even like LTW. LTW is not bad either.
It's just the lack of...
Yeah, it's just the lack of wrestlers and referees.
And not just the storylines and them talking and stuff.
Actually, we just got another wrestler to react to.
Yes, and we also got another wrestling promotion that we get to react to now too.
Absolutely.
So that's why we changed the name back to the original way how it used to be.
Right. Unstoppable Wrestling Reactions.
Yep.
That's the way the name, I love the name, you know, Unstoppable. And everyone would ask me, oh, why did you name the show after him? Technically speaking, it really wasn't. It's not really, when you think about it, Unstoppable Wrestling Reactions. It's unstoppable. It's not really, that's just his name. And we didn't put it as for him. It's just how we did it, and it was just perfect.
Here's the reason why it's called Unstoppable, not just because my name. It's Unstoppable Podcast is where we talk about unstoppable things.
Exactly. That was just a name that we came up with, that's all. Had nothing to do with his character, had nothing to do with him as an individual.
The reason why I call it Unstoppable Wrestling Reactions is because it's unstoppable of reactions.
Yeah, exactly.
We post reactions a lot. It was like with me when it was called Unstoppable Reaction Channel. Unstoppable of reactions. There was non-stop of reactions. When it was Unstoppable Taste Test, it was me taste testing all the time. Unstoppable video responses. Non-stop of video responses. So that's why it was called Unstoppable.
Yep, exactly.
So that's why we call it Unstoppable Wrestling Reactions, is because we're reacting to Pete Corvus, Yankee TDM, Rad Dad, LTW, Flash Carter, GTS, Tarzan, Jada Key Evans, Violence, MWF, and Lawrence Spiral.
Lawrence is the latest one now. I talked to him yesterday when I was
As of this recording.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday when I was at karaoke night. That's sad.
Yeah, we have not unstoppable wrestling reactions of wrestlers and promotions we're gonna react to.
Exactly.
So, and then when we switched over to the middle of, okay, so the topic is of me wanting to get you on the show was so you can help me get the message out to the subscribers and people to wake up, see what we're seeing out of Grim. At first, I wasn't getting anything. It was just by myself. I was getting some little comments or hate comments from of just myself. So when I had him on the show, and then all of a sudden he disappeared for a little bit, and you're like, oh, where's Immortal Spades and stuff? It's like, okay, I don't have you again and again, and then I have you on again, and they're like, yay, we have Immortal Spades back.
Yeah, you even did a popularity contest, remember that?
Yes. A lot of people got popularity over him than me.
Again, we're a team. It doesn't matter who's more popular than who. And now if we put Little Baddie in this, I guarantee she's more popular than both you and I.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
So, but we will talk about that here in a minute of Little Baddie, how we got her involved and stuff.
That should be on another different.
No, we will talk about it in this. And then once I got you on more involved, we had to take a break because you went on vacation. And that's when we fell behind, and then we fell even more behind, and then we even fell more behind because of editing.
Yes, and now with hunting season being over, and yes, I am a very avid hunter. I do.
Next topic
down the road. I won't say much, but yes, I'm a very avid hunter. If anybody wants to know, I'd be happy to talk about my kills and everything else I've shot later down the road.
But yeah, so with editing, it was like he mentioned his wrestling company, and I was like, yeah, I need to edit that out.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to. And of course, when you're drinking, you shouldn't be saying much. Oops.
So I went and edit that out. I was like, you know what, I might as well start editing our videos.
Yeah.
And then I started editing our videos during my lunch breaks. And then I was getting bored of doing it at lunch break. And I wanted to watch YouTube on my lunch breaks. Because I wanted to eat while I was watching something.
Yes.
You can't just do two things at once while you're eating and editing. You can, but also with us doing editing, it helps more things, gets our and bleeps out the swear words and pauses too. Like you hear us, like we weren't doing those raw videos, and then I was like, screw this, I want to edit because and pauses take so long. Who's gonna sit there and be like, when are you gonna spit out,
Exactly, because you gotta make it. The long pauses don't help, and I'm like that too. We're all like that. We're not professionals. We try. We learn every day. We're learning this stuff, and as long as you're learning, to me, that's a good thing. And I'm not as vicious as I used to be on the show. I don't smack him much anymore. I won't do that. I don't care to do that. And I've toned my character down because I used to be an asshat on the show. My character's kind of cooled down over a whole year now, and yeah, I'm just having fun with this.
Yeah, and we will talk about that is our next topic down the road with her on the show. But yeah, we have to make an apology video, but we will talk about that in another podcast episode with Little Baddie.
Right.
Trying to watch out what we're saying too.
Exactly, because people.
We will talk about that.
Right, next time.
But also, when we started, just you and I,
we didn't have much.
It was just you and I, and pretty much when you wanted to have a Little Baddie on the show, it was like around Christmas time.
And this is my normal seat right here. See it? See it? That's my normal seat. Little Baddie usually sits here in the middle, and he's always on this end. But considering she's not here, I'm not just gonna go over here, because guess what? Now you can't see us. Well, you can. Oh, the seat's cold. Screw that. But yeah, you get it. We wanted another person on the show to begin with. Having 3 people is good because he's literally the face play-by-play announcer. I'm the color heel commentator, and then Little Baddie's the tweener, like in between kind of deal. And they have like this ongoing rivalry between the two of them. Kayfable, you know, it's fake, obviously, but it's entertaining and it's great because these two react so well together. My character sits on the end over here. My chair's right here. So she's in the middle because he's the main, like, attraction to that whole thing.
And I thought of leaving her in the middle is because, you know, why wouldn't you have 2 dudes sitting next to each other, you know?
Exactly.
But, like, right now, we are 2 dudes sitting next to each other.
Yeah, well, that's different.
Anyways, but we did, a little before Christmas time, we thought of having her on the show. And then right around January, we started having her on the show, or something around that time.
Exactly.
I know that because we did do Christmas Chaos around January. Oh, well, uploading it, so, but.
And she's going to be more involved in the show now.
Yep.
You know, I'm trying my best. I know she's not here today, but like I said, doctor's appointment. Here's the thing, guys. Like, she's trying her best, but she does work a lot behind the scenes, as we talked about in our last video. You know, she works hard to make sure everybody gets what they need. And like I said, she will contact anybody. You guys want to contact her? That's the thing. She's got her social medias. He's working. I don't have social media. I don't care for it.
Yes, I don't mind you guys messaging me on social media, but the thing is, if you're gonna message me, don't expect me to respond like right away.
Right.
Or respond like that day or
just
something.
Like that, exactly. A snap of a hand. She does a lot of work behind the scenes. He does all the editing. Like, the editing is all him.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Social media, that's right. You know, when it comes to social media, she knows, Little Baddie knows her way around any social media platform. And it doesn't matter what it is. She even told him what was it called? The WhatsApp? Yeah, whatever that thing is.
And who cares about, it's like a new texting.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, this is what I'm trying to say. She knows all the technicalities and like all the words, the big words that they use.
At first, when I was into like TikTok, right, I didn't know what the hell that was, and I wasn't interested into it because I was always on YouTube and Twitter.
Yep.
And sort of Instagram when I was dating my ex-girlfriend and stuff. And I got more, when I started getting back into reactions, I had gotten back into social media on Instagram and Twitter. So I'm trying to stay active on Twitter. But guys, I work and I edit. So you guys can contact me, but just don't expect me to respond right away because I do edit and I do work. And also on top of that, I have my parents. My mom is technically out of work right now because she broke her ankle, and I have to start stepping up my A game and help out around the house for them.
Exactly.
And my dad's health is not too well. He's got chemical pneumonia, which he's coughing constantly, and it's
bad.
Really bad. His lungs is like, last time I knew it was at 30%. But yeah, so I have to be around my parents, help them out. So I just can't. You guys, you don't even see me on my phone constantly. Oh, I was on my phone constantly at our old work. I'm not constantly on my phone at my new job now because, you know,
nowadays
I slew down.
Yeah, people frown against that, being on phones and stuff. Which I don't blame them. I mean,
yeah, I know. Now I understand why they got pissed off one time when I was on my phone.
Yeah, that's why I never go on my phone. The new job I got, I can't be on my phone, so I don't start till the 20th. And as a matter of fact, I know I got to make a phone call after our podcast is done. Thanks for reminding me.
But I don't go on social media. Well, I do go on social media, but I just don't go on it all the time. So most importantly, just contact Little Baddie. How we got Little Baddie on the show is much. You know, she's a wrestling fan. You know, why not have her on the show? She also loves to react. I love to react. He loves to react. So he's a wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling fan. That's how we got her involved. And she's now involved of things behind the scenes, talking about our merch and stuff.
Yep.
Some other stuff that we can't talk about on the camera because we can't say anything about that stuff right now. There's some works coming to our wrestling reaction channel. You guys do not want to miss it.
Nope.
So
stay tuned, guys.
Yeah.
Till next time, I'm the Immortal Spades.
I'm Unstoppable Denominator.
We're out.
Peace.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Buon and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.